Welcome to Gail's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a basic fruit crisp, and this recipe works with any fruit that you choose. I'm using peaches because this is the height of peach season where I live, and as you see, we grow some big peaches here at the border of Pennsylvania and Maryland. Whether you're using peaches or apples, this recipe is the same. The only modification that you would make is the spices that you use. I have a little over 4 cups of peaches, but I generally use somewhere between 4 and 5 cups. That's the beautiful thing about the crisp. It doesn't have to be exactly 4 cups. It can be a little more. I've sliced my peaches and I've also cut some into chunks. Slice them, cut them into chunks, it doesn't matter, however you like the fruit. I'm going to toss a 1/4 cup of brown sugar with my peaches, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and I'm going to squeeze the juice of 1/2 lemon over top of the fruit. You can add some nutmeg if you like nutmeg. You could add a 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract to your crisp. You could add some vanilla. Add whatever spices and seasonings you like to your crisp. I'm using equal parts of flour, oats, and brown sugar. I'm using 1/2 cup of each. I'm also adding a 1/4 cup of pecans because I love nuts on my crisp topping. But you can omit the nuts, or you can add more nuts, or you can substitute a 1/4 cup more of oats. This goes into one bowl. Mix your oats and your brown sugar and your flour and nuts if you're using nuts. And I like to add a pinch of salt, just a pinch. Salt offsets that sweetness a little and it just gives it added dimension. And I have 5 tablespoons of butter, and this is softened butter. You may read recipes where you take cold butter and cut it into the flour, but I use room temperature softened butter, and I get my fingers in here and I just work this together. So this combination of butter and oats and brown sugar is going to bake up into a nice crispy top, and that's what makes a crisp. I'm using an 8x8 greased pan. You can cook this in a 9x9. It just won't be as thick. You can cook it in a cast iron skillet. You can cook it in any baking dish. And we just lay on our crisp topping. So that's the perfect amount of topping for an 8x8 pan. If you want to use a 9x13, just add 50% to the ingredients. One last step, I sprinkle with some cinnamon. Our crisp goes into a 375-degree oven for between 30 and 40 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. When the fruit is starting to bubble and you can smell the aroma of those toasted nuts and oats, and it looks nice and brown and crispy to your liking, remove it from the oven. I know most people eat a crisp with vanilla ice cream. I love chocolate with peaches. Enjoy the best fruits of the season with an easy, crisp recipe.